All right, folks, how about that? That was way, way, way less stressful than I was expecting. I thought that game was going to be a knee knocker the whole way, like a 5-foot downhill breaker, but it wasn't. Tennessee jumped up on them, and by the first half, we were in great shape, almost went up 20 at one point, and then they never got within 12 points was the closest they got, 12 points. That's shocking. I thought for sure they would make a huge run on us in the second half. And that just did not happen at all. Not one little bit. So I know y'all have got to be, geez. And we won the baseball game too, beat South Carolina. Jackpot will be all distraught over that. So, yep, excellent. Have to enjoy this one. Yep, definitely. That was an eagle. I mean, to go in there and having been beaten twice, and we're going to go over the numbers here in a minute, but we kept them from shooting threes. The three is what killed us in both games when they beat us by 5 and by 9 or 10. And we didn't let them shoot the three at all. I'll show you the numbers here in a minute, but that and we out-rebounded them. We did a lot of things well. And now we're in the Elite Eight. So made the 12-team playoff, won the Natty in baseball, and now we're in the Elite Eight again.
Well, you just never know when another beast might come down out of the forest. You understand, don't you, Thumb Lou? This is what we call the deadly game. I'm in it for keeps.
That never gets old. Never, never, never. And I'm going to play the one video clip that y'all like so much. That you remember the Florida State lady that said we wouldn't win the Natty in baseball and we wouldn't do anything with football. And I'm sure she felt the same way about basketball. She actually gave us a shout out the other day when we played her video. She was actually pretty cool. She was just upset about us beating them in that World Series. But anyway, I'm going to play it.
Can't wait for Tennessee to lose in football next year because that's what they do every year. And they won't win this either. So screw them. Who cares?
You sure about that?
Don't care.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, screw Tennessee.
Yeah. They're still a little upset about FSU. Hey, they beat Florida, though, the other day with a walk-off grand slam, so I am pleased about that. And Florida's 0-6, I believe, in the SEC. And we're going to go over some numbers here and talk a little bit about this game. I tell you, I couldn't be more surprised. Let me throw this in here. Definitely surprised. I'll show you how we did it. All right, right here. Let me go into it. Yeah, 3-pointers. Now, they shot 40% from three, but they only took 15. I promise you that's the least number of threes they've shot all year. We didn't shoot any better than we did the 2 games we got beat, 26%, but we shot well from the field at 51. Hit our free throws, but look at the rebounds. 37 rebounds we had. They had 26, that's huge. Then turnovers, they had 3 more turnovers than us. So I think the rebounding, defense, obviously, and just the second chance points. We had a bunch of second chance points. I hadn't even looked to see what everybody shot. Let me pull that up. Let's see here. Ziegler played great, 18 points. Look at that. Man, I tell you, I heard somebody talking about him coming back next year somehow, some way. I don't know how that would be, but that would be a welcome thing. Chaz Lanier scored his 17, which is great. Look here at Gainey again. Score 16. He played a great. Gainey is the secret weapon that you don't expect. He comes off the bench and gives you a dadgum 16 points and that slam dunk and he hits his free throws too. And Dubar hit a 3 today right off the bat, which was kind of cool. Let's see. Para had 11 rebounds. He was great. Igor scored 8, 4 rebounds. He played okay. So Meshack just plays that defense, man. See, a lot of times you don't see Meshack's numbers. You think, oh, well, he only scored 4 and, played. No, his defense is phenomenal. I promise you the guys that he's playing against will tell you playing against him is awful. And let's pull up, see where we're at for the Elite Eight, Final Four, and all that stuff. Let me pull that up for you. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Auburn's playing Michigan. It's tied 13-all right now. And let's see. Michigan State's. Did they win? Let's see. What did they? Yeah, they won by 3 points. Man. Well, we almost had a bunch of SEC teams in there. So if Auburn wins, we'll have 4 of the 8. Almost had 5, but we'll see what Auburn does. I think they'll beat Michigan, but you never know. And, of course, Duke and Alabama, that's going to be a great game. If Alabama will hit their threes, they can beat Duke. If they don't, they won't. And then here we are. We're in, obviously beating Kentucky. And Florida and Texas Tech are already in. And then we'll play probably Houston. They're playing in about 8 minutes. Okay, so that kind of gives you an update. So all the teams are in except either Houston and Purdue and Auburn and Michigan. That's the only two games we got left till Elite Eight. And then they'll start that, Saturday and Sunday, I guess. So, that's pretty exciting. Let me see if it shows no, it doesn't have the times yet. I don't know if we'll know the times. But anyway, there you go. There's your breakdown. So I know y'all are thrilled. Let me get into the comments here a little bit. I wanted to go over those numbers. Let's see who all's in here. Django, you were the first one in, buddy. And then here's Slim. Slim, you always pop in. Where's Stingray at? There's Stingray. Thank you, Stingray. I appreciate that. It's got a – oh, no. I'm not putting that up, Sam. That's too brutal. There's Dr. T. Yeah, I'm stoked. Did you not expect a much tighter game than that? I mean, I went into that thinking this is probably going to be within 3 points. And it'll come down to the last 30 seconds and somebody will hit a shot and it'll be sickening for the other team. But, I mean, honestly, it kind of felt like in the second half Kentucky got deflated. I noticed that. I was kind of watching the players, and they seemed deflated to me. They weren't as tenacious in the second half as I expected. It was like every time they get a little momentum, we'd either hit a three or do something special. And that really can that can hurt you mentally when a team's doing that to you over and over and over. When you can't get within striking distance in basketball, you got to get within single digits. And they never did. And I promise you, had they gotten down to 6-7 points, it would have got loud in there for their fans would have gone nuts because their fans know what to do. But they never gave them a lot to shout about. Very surprising game. If somebody would have told me we would win this easily, I'd have said you're full of crap. I did not see an easy win coming, although we have had 2 easy wins so far, but not against a Kentucky and not against a team that has already whooped us twice. So pretty amazing. Mr. Bill, yeah, I tell you, man, things are going well. I mean, Elite Eight, what do you want? Very pleased. Let's see what else I got in here. Let's see if there's any comments of wisdom in here. Nick Roush. No, he won't. Nick is not going to unsubscribe on this channel. I mean, come on. Nick is one of our favorite Kentucky folks down here. He's actually probably a super good guy, honestly. He strikes me as a good person. But I'm going to give him grief because he had the greatest rant in the history of certainly Kentucky and Tennessee football ever. I mean, that rant was special. It was almost like he rehearsed it, but I know he didn't. That was why it was so beautiful. I'll play it in my next video. Don't worry. I don't have it set up for this one. I was not expecting to be able to play it. I was like, man, it's going to be so tight. I don't even know that I want to do that because I figured I'd be needing smelling salts or something. Let's see here. See if we got some more words of wisdom from you folks. Man, Let me play a little video for you. We brought it today.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. You hear? Hell's coming with me.
Oh, I got froze up. Let me unfreeze it. All right, I had to unfreeze it. But anyway, I'm not going to stay up real late on this one. I'm just thrilled. I know y'all have got to be thrilled. I don't have a lot more to say because I'm kind of in shock. I did not see a win like this. I mean, dang, folks. I mean, you can't tell me any of y'all thought it was going to be 78-65. And it was really not even that close. I mean, there's no way y'all thought it was going to be that easy. But that's 3 easy games in a row, and we're in the Elite 8. And we're probably going to be playing Houston, which is a really good team. It's going to be, but I tell you what, old Tennessee ain't too shabby either. So anyway, y'all enjoy this. I'm telling you, folks, we're in some golden times right now. As a Tennessee fan, you need to enjoy this because, look, we know what it feels like on the other side. So we got everything going well in our 3 different sports. We're winning. Just you got to enjoy it while it's happening. Who knows? This might be Rick Barnes' great run. You never know. It's not impossible. It could happen. Anyway, I know y'all are thrilled. I am too. Let me leave you with something. What can I leave you with? I lost all my stuff when I had to go out. Oh, I'll leave you with something. Oh, yeah. Let's leave you this because y'all saw Peyton Manning
Double our
there.
investment in Omaha.
Omaha.
Omaha?
Omaha. Omaha.
Or you could use work.
And, of course,
Roadhouse.
All right. We'll see y'all next time on Sports Talk Jay. What a great win. Yes.